Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining tonight's class. So as promised in the weekly schedule, today we would learn directly from Shri Mataji, and we will be sharing a talk that we haven't shared before. It's a public program in the United States. And we'll invite everyone to, first of all, I want to ask if anyone is brand new, please let us know. You can unmute yourself and introduce yourself, or if you are shy, just um, write on the chat. Oh, Rupak, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I would say somewhat new. Like I think I have joined one class sometimes in 2020 last year. And
Awesome.
then, yeah, after a long time, I'm joining again. And now I have retired from my job. So I intend to keep joining as frequently as possible. Thank you.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Welcome back to your Sahaj family. This is what we are.
Thank you.
So yeah, so you know, if anyone is like even let's say I see that others are quite familiar with Sahaja yoga meditation, but everyone, let's keep both hands relaxed in our lap. Make sure that you have absolutely detached from what's happening around, from the troubles of the day or what's happening next. And we keep both hands open in our lap. And we place these images, as you can see, because they are very good reminders. It's not theory, but we really want to remind everyone that this is who we truly are. This is our essence. All these energy centers and energy channels and the energy kundalini that flows through us, it is a reality. It's the reality, and almost everything else that happens in our life has meaning, of course, but it's transitory. So this image hopefully will help everyone to place the attention inside. I can feel already the energy flowing, the breeze. If you don't feel anything at all, don't worry. So it's very important when we meditate to be relaxed. We can absorb better. We can allow the energy, this pure energy kundalini, to flow and start healing us and nourish us from within. So it's very important to be relaxed and to trust the processes that are built in within us. So let's take a deep breath in. Hold it deep in our lungs, then slowly let the air out. So in and out through our nose. Let's see if we can push our chest a bit forward and pull back the shoulders. So really have this kind of proud warrior attitude, a fearless warrior of love, of course. We want to transmit only love and peace. But it's very important to be aware of our body. Let's take another deep breath in, feel the lungs expanding, slowly let the air out. And while we are paying attention to this slide where we see all this richness of information about our subtle system, let's try to be absolutely detached. It's just for us to realize that we have treasures within us, and attending our classes will really help you attain these riches, and they will help you in the daily life. So this is basically kind of Christmas gift wrapped colorfully. So just to see that, feel good about yourself, that you have all these treasures within. So let's start the class with a smile on our face and in our heart. Take another deep breath in. Of course, you can take as many as you wish, but very importantly is because nowadays everybody's talking about breathing exercises and all this kind, and people become quite fanatic about that. So in Sahaja Yoga, it's very important to learn to listen to your body, trust what your being is telling you. And when I say body, I'm not even referring to the physical body, but this being that is the vessel for our spirit, our true nature, our true being. So just feel good. Let's all of us just, feel good about yourself. And when we talk about the self, is that spirit that is the master of all this wellness of energy, all forms of energy that collaborate with each other, support each other. It's such a support system that we have, an amazing support system from within that we have. So even though I'm talking and quite a lot, there are no thoughts. So it's very important for you also to let go of any thought. Just surprise yourself that your attention works, your awareness works very well. Pay attention to your senses. Maybe you see even the colors, everything during meditation really is nurtured. So you would notice that everything might be a little bit different. The world might appear a bit different after meditation. Let's take another deep breath in, hold it inside, then slowly let the air out. So we know that all this knowledge that we are sharing comes from Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi, who so generously has shared with the world her vision and her gifts, healing, teaching, nurturing gifts. So tonight, for those of you that joined a bit later, as promised in our weekly schedule that is online on our website, we will listen to Shri Mataji. We have, we call it a surprise video because it's surprising even for us. It's something that we haven't shared before. We'll listen to Shri Mataji's talk during a public program, and actually we'll separate it in two. Today we will listen to Shri Mataji's introduction and presentation of Sahaja Yoga, and on Friday, most probably we will watch also the Q&A, and we'll have the realization with Shri Mataji, the meditation with Shri Mataji, but in a different way. So we will not divulge everything. Just we want to keep you happy and in and curious. Curiosity is good. So while we keep our both hands open, let's pay attention to what we feel. And if you take a look at this slide, we show you, it's just a photograph from one of us from their meditation place, let's say altar as we call it. And as you can see in Sahaja Yoga, we really recommend everyone, at least after a while, even just check it out. And have a photograph of Shri Mataji. We absolutely encourage you to keep it very simple. It's important to use. Shri Mataji was very much against the plastic and everything that hurts Mother Earth. So just in glass and a frame that is metal, wood, but just try to use very natural things around you where you meditate. It's very important. Even what we wear, it's important to try not to use something that is nylon, or try to use really fabric that is natural. And as you can see, you can light up a candle right now I'm in our meditation room at home, and we use mostly oil lamp, so that's also another alternative. And this is very simple. The one was sharing with us, we don't arrange it to please anyone else. It's no contest. It's just from our heart, and a flower will do, a rock will do, anything that brings a piece of Mother Earth with you. So that's beautiful. And why we have Shri Mataji's photograph, because absolutely Shri Mataji was completely aware of not only of her spiritual powers and energy, but as well, Shri Mataji was absolutely capable to feel anyone's energy, and even during programs with thousands of people, she would heal and help, and would be aware of everyone's subtle system, and will provide answers in different ways. So it's really, Shri Mataji becomes a source of pure energy for us, and it helps us introspect, because and just to add more, because most of us here are already practicing Sahaja Yoga meditation. When you were coming to our classes in person, we would gift different photographs of Shri Mataji, and you would choose which one you felt that is answering your spirit's call, but at some point in time, we'll recommend specifically this photograph, because Shri Mataji recommended it. She was saying that this is absolutely like a mirror for ourselves. When we watch it and we are in a really good balance state within, we can feel that Shri Mataji's photograph is, Shri Mataji is smiling from the photograph, and you feel such a benevolent, loving, motherly glance towards you. And when you are an imbalance, you might be surprised to feel that many would say at the beginning that why Shri Mataji looks so angry. It's like Shri Mataji knows my deepest worst secrets. So yes, so that's why. So just to give you kind of a homework for those of you that already have Shri Mataji's photograph, but you don't have this one, reach out to us, because on internet you find everything, but you might not find the right one, because some would try to add some color or do something fancy, and we can provide you with the original photograph. So that would be our Christmas gift. Or we can just send it to you by email, and you can print it out as much as you like and make a present for yourself. Either way. We do not plan to share you this, but it just came naturally. Okay, so why we brought this slide, because this is what you can do before the class. You can just lit up a candle in your room wherever you are, and this really helps and enhances your experience with meditation, because as you know, whenever we use the light element, and this is actually also the fire element, in front of a source of vibrations, that element becomes enlightened and starts purifying. So actually the candle that we use when we meditate starts being connected to our Kundalini as well. And our Kundalini energy, when it rises through us, that we talk about nurturing, but will also, when it finds something impure, negative, will burn it. It acts like a fire. And that negativity goes out, is released out of our body, and actually the candle, the light and fire element would is capable to burn it. And you will see flickers all of a sudden. You might see the movement of the candlelight, a candle flame, without being any air conditioning or any source of air that is moving in the room, but you'll see clearly there is movement. So it's very interesting for you to expose yourself to these subtle experiences. They're really quite neat and brings your attention on what exists within us and on the subtle world that in Sahaja Yoga we start exploring. Okay, so for everyone here that knows how to do the bandhan, the protection, let's do the protection together. We invite Mother Kundalini to rise. We look into the center of the left palm. Above the head, we do the 1 knot. And then we invite Mother Kundalini second time. For the second energy channel. And then we invite Mother Kundalini to rise for the third and last time. So we know that Mother Kundalini will enlighten also the third vertical energy channel that we have within us. We can unite our hands in Namaste. So what we've done so far was to invite Kundalini to pass through the left channel Ida Nadi, the blue line, to the right channel Pingala Nadi, and through the central channel of evolution, the one that reaches to the Sahasrara Crown Chakra. And now we'll protect the subtle system by doing 7 arches back and forth from our left, above the head, that will be to protect our first chakra, Muladhara chakra. And then let's protect our Svadhisthana chakra. And then let's protect our Nabi chakra. Then for the heart, make sure that you take the right hand above the head. Then for Vishuddhi chakra, for Agya, and for Sahasrara. And then we can unite after the 7 protective rainbows. We unite our hands in Namaste. Check if you have no thoughts, no worries, completely relaxed. Perfect. So let's give it less than a minute just to make sure that every single one of us has the attention inside. And let's, from now on, keep our eyes closed. We'll have a very short meditation, maybe 7 minutes meditation, and then we will watch the video with Shri Mataji, United States, the much promised video. So let's take the right hand and place it on the heart. Gently press the left side of the chest. Left hand remains open in our lap. And say, addressing to our motherly Kundalini energy, Mother Kundalini, I am the spirit. The pure spirit. Take a deep breath in. We let go anytime we feel like. The heart already responded. There is indicating that somebody on the call, you know how we meditate collectively, we can feel each other. There is a blockage on the left heart. So say one more affirmation and let's say it with full conviction, not mentally, not enforcing it mentally, but just as we speak an universal truth. As we say during the day that the sun is up, let's say, Mother Kundalini, I am the pure spirit. I'm not just the body, nor the emotions. I'm not the thoughts. I'm not reduced to actions only. My essence is eternal. I have full faith in my essence that is eternal. Let's take a deep breath in, hold it, and when we release the air, just trust that we let go of any blockage from the heart. Now let's take the right hand. We'll place it on the belly button. That's the center Nabi chakra. And here we will ask, Mother Kundalini, please awaken the deep peace within me. Please awaken the deep, profound peace within me. Let me feel like a lotus floating above a serene lake of tranquility. Let's take a deep breath in. Check if you feel that your body is relaxed, but in the same time alert, that we are fully awake. And let's say one more time, Mother Kundalini, bring peace in my being, inner peace in my being. Please make me a balanced personality, truly balanced personality. We can relax both palms in our lap. Relax like we wait for somebody to place cool gifts, gifts of cool breeze in our palms. As well, it's like we are offering our palms to the energy around. There are no thoughts. If any thought bothers us, we can say, I'm not this. I let you go. I'm not following you. And we can move the attention on the top of the head, and from there, our awareness will pay attention to what we feel in our palms, along the arms, along the body. Very detached. With that serene joy of self-discovery. Two more steps and we reach the Crown Chakra. I pass it on to Kathleen.
Let's put our left hand on our lap open. And let's put our right hand on our forehead. Let's make sure that our forehead is a little bit forward, so we're bowing a little bit down. And we encompass our left and right temple with our palm. It's like we're surrendering with our right hand. And here we can say, this is the center. Agnya chakra is the center of forgiveness. So without any thinking of anyone or anything in particular, just in general, we can say, I forgive everyone, including myself. I forgive everyone, including myself. Mother Kundalini, please clear my thoughts. I forgive my past. I surrender my future. I forgive. I forgive everyone, and I forgive myself, and I forgive my thoughts. This time, while we're saying this, we're going to put our attention on top of the head, attention into the crown chakra, as we say, I forgive. And we can clear our hands, our right hand, we can clear it. One more time, we put our hand on our forehead. Mother Kundalini, please rise up, 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 and clear my Agnya, I forgive. And please pierce through my crown Sahasrara. Clear my mind, I forgive. This time, let's put our right hand on top of our head. So we're going to put our palm really, really wide. And in the middle of our palm, we're going to put it on top of our head, a little forward. And we're going to extend our fingers. So the fingers is not touching our head, but only the palm. So we're going to touch our fontanel bone, or the soft bone when we were a child, because this is our crown chakra. The crown chakra is the integration of all the chakras, all the qualities in the Muladhara, Swadhisthana, the Nabi, the Anahat, the Vishuddhi, the Agnya. All these beautiful chakras are all united on our crown like a lotus flower, 1,000 lotus flowers. So what we can do is we're going to rotate our palm clockwise. We go to the left, to the front, to the right, and back profoundly. And our thoughts is going to be on our crown, like opening a lid. And we're just going to rotate that palm. And sincerely, we can ask Mother Kundalini, please rise up and pierce through my crown chakra. Awaken all the nerve endings, all these beautiful qualities within me. Please integrate them all and give me my self-realization. Mother Kundalini, please give me my connection, my yoga. Give me self-realization and pierce through my Sahasrara. We can rotate a few more times without any thoughts. And then we're going to lift our right hand on top of the head, few inches above our head. Higher and higher. And let's, without any analyzing, just observing and feeling what we feel between our head and our hand. And we can ask again, Mother Kundalini, please rise up, pierce through my Sahasrara, give me the cool breeze, give me my self-realization, or strengthen my self-realization, strengthen my yoga. Without any thoughts, You can move your right hand a little bit just to see if you can feel any energy that is in between without any thoughts. This is the seat of peace, joy, love. All the beautiful qualities are in this crown. We can put our right hand down. We can try put our right hand open on our lap, and let's lift our hand, our left hand, and try to put it on top of the head few inches, again without any thoughts. We can ask Mother Kundalini, energy of life, please rise up, heal all my chakras, and pierce through my crown and give me the yoga. We can put our left hand down on our lap. With our right hand, let's invite Kundalini energy by scooping, inviting Kundalini from our seat level. Invite cup to our hip level, to our belly button level, up to our heart, throat, forehead, and on top of the head. So we're just scooping, inviting Kundalini, please rise up strand by strand. Kundalini, please rise up like a cool river. Up, and pierce through my sahasrara. With all our heart, let's invite one more time. Hands higher and higher on top of the head. We can put our both hands on our lap, but our attention remains higher and taller on top of our head, and enjoy the energy that comes out of our sahasrara by being present and by being thoughtless.
Let's maintain this state of meditation while we are listening to Shri Mataji's talk in Santa Cruz, United States.
I'm very fortunate, I'm very happy that I could come to Santa Cruz. I can see what I'm facing is the ocean of love, the seekers of love, the people who are seeking the truth. Gregor has told you all these things because he's very earnest, he's very concerned. He knows you are seekers. And that's why he has told you in these words, so don't be frightened. There's nothing to be frightened about it. You are seekers, and you are a special category. In the eyes of God, seekers are the highest creation that He has created. You are the highest of all. To Him, it does not matter who are rich, who are in power, who are leading a life of so-called success. It does not matter to Him at all. He doesn't understand them. He does not know them. Christ has said that these people, if they want gold, let them have. They'll have bars of gold and live with it. But if they seek me, if they love me, then these people who are seekers today are going to enter into the kingdom of God, and He will eat with them. They will sit at the same table. You are respected because you are seekers. You are loved because you are seekers. And you have survived despite all the attacks. These are all attacks. You are naive, you are simple, you were innocent at that time when the attacks came in. Now gradually you are discovering that it was an attack. Everything that you did was just to put you down. And one person who was negative of that kind would come forward and assert and use all the negative forces to push you down. To me, you are my children. To me, I don't think what you have done, because you didn't meet me that time. I take the load upon myself. I did come to San Jose last time. They said that there are lots of seekers settling down in Santa Cruz. They did tell. I wanted to come and see you here that time only. But the experience I had of the people who were there, I thought they are not just now seeking God, but they are sort of seeking ego or superego. Sort of they are seeking into a new style of life, a new style of understanding, because they have found out that material life is of no value. It's not going to give them joy. At that time, when I said that, when you are thinking of these things, how can you pay for it? And nobody could understand these things. It was very difficult to talk to them, that it is spontaneous, it is your own right, if you have to get it. You have been seeking for ages now, not only in this lifetime. You have been saints in many lives, and now you are born here to seek it. It's so simple as that. It has to happen. That's your nature. That's what you are. You try anything else, you won't be satisfied till you have found out the truth. But that time nobody would listen to me. It was a very funny situation. And I ultimately decided that let them find out for themselves to begin with. When they will find it out, they have to reach the right conclusion. Because there is one problem in the seeking, that you have to seek in your own freedom, in your own glory of your own choice. Because if you are to be liberated, it has to be a free choice. A person who is not free, say he is enticed, or he is hypnotized, or if he is overpowered by others, he has no freedom at all of any kind. Such a person is useless to enter into the kingdom of God. If you have to become the king, then you have to have that basic freedom in yourself in time. But freedom doesn't mean ego by any chance. It never means ego. If you think, I like it, I love it, I do it, that's not the spirit. You are not seekers of ego, I must tell you very frankly. You are not. You are seekers of truth, of love, of joy. For ages you have been seeking that. Joy is the result. When you get to that position where you become your spirit, your Atma, you should be in joy, not telling about it, talking about it, but enjoying it. And that has to happen to you. It's a happening for which you are built in for ages now. Today, in general, I will tell you what you are really and what you have to expect. To become what? Nobody has told you about it. They said, all right, you come to us into New Age. All right, people said, let's go and join. Somebody says that you will get this, you join it. William Blake, I must say, is one of the greatest prophets of the modern times. For you Western people, he said that the men of God, that means you people, you are people of God. You are not of this gross level. If people don't understand you, that doesn't mean that I don't understand. I know you, what you are. I know what it is. I can feel it. I just feel it. That he said men of God will become prophets, and these prophets will have powers to make others prophets. This is what we have to expect within ourselves. Don't worry about her. She has a problem here. She'll be all right. So you have to become the prophet. And you have to make others prophet. Now this is the point you should judge. Have you become the prophet? What is a prophet? Prophet is a person who can feel the all-pervading power around. Now I say there is all-pervading power of love. I say that. Oh, you also sing the song, we say yes, there is all-pervading power. Many people also feel that they are feeling it. It's not true. We have to be honest to ourselves because we are seekers. We should not cheat ourselves. Because this is ego that makes you cheat. This intelligence is the worst thing. Gregor himself told me one day that I find my intelligence is trying to cheat me very intelligently. So one has to be very careful to understand that you have to become that. You are the loser. You are the loser. Nobody else. If you play around with your ego, you are the loser. Or with your superego, your conditionings and your mesmerisms and hypnosis and your ideas about having a kind of a life, all that could be a great barrier to be the spirit, which is a different thing altogether, is beyond this. So when you become the spirit, what happens to you? What should you expect? Of course, it's true that there is this power around us. This all-pervading power is there. Now if I say there are lots of plays going on here, there's a music going on here, everything is there, you won't believe. If I bring a television and say, now this is the one which is going to show you, you will say, oh, I mean you know it, but in India if you take it to a village who has never seen a television, he'll say, this box? How can I do it? But you put it to the mains and the fantastic things can happen. It catches all that. In the same way, when you become that, when you get just, it is a little breakthrough, is just the plugging to the mains. Just that. You are all ready for that. Just that. And the fantastic thing happens. First you start feeling it all around. First thing. Now don't jump into ego then. That's not the end of it. You first start feeling it around. Then you start understanding that your centers are on your fingers. Fingertips, we say, is a very good. It's on my fingertips. Means sort of you are a master of that. And then you start feeling it around. And you know that it is there. Then I am here just to decode it, to tell you that this is what this finger means this. You verify it. You verify. It is so much surprising when people verify it. There was a gentleman in London. I had 7 hippies in London. And I worked on them for 4 years. English people, you know, are a little difficult to crack. I should say after 4 years, they really got their realization in a proper way. And after that, now, we have thousands of people who are realized in England. Because once they find something, then they get to it. They are not the people who are shifty. Somehow they have that much wisdom, I may say, that balance in them. Like they understand that if you have found a little water in a place, then go on digging there alone to have the well. Don't leave that and go to another place and dig well and dig well and dig well. You see, they can know how where to stop. So these people were very, very skeptical in the beginning, extremely. One of them got realization, and he said, Mother, you said it is all pervading, it has got telecommunication and everything. What about my father, who has not telephoned to me and who always writes to me, has not written to me? He's in Scotland. I said, all right, you trunk call to him just now. I said, you feel it. Just put your hands like that. And he said, I'm getting a burning here. I said, all right, that means he must be down with very bad bronchitis. These are the centers of your father, and this is the center which denotes this finger. You telephone to him and find out. And he telephoned to him. And the mother said exactly the same sentence, that he's down with very bad bronchitis. Now this could be a cock and bull story. You see, the way Gregor was telling you, he was trying to establish my credibility to you. Because you see, it is such an apologetic condition in which I have come. It's a very funny situation that I have come in. I know that. The other day I went to see a very influential Indian man. Of course he knows me because of my husband, maybe that he knows that a person of that status may not come to this level of cheating others, whatever it is. But still he told me that he can't understand how people are taking to these horrible gurus and how these gurus came and cheated me also, and I helped them. Now, I would say that in Sahaja, it's a spontaneous happening, a living happening. You are a living being, and the force of God is also living, just like a fruit comes out of a flower. Just like this living process takes place, you become your spirit. We never think these things are around us. Every day we see. This is worked out by this all-pervading power. We can't do even with one flower. We cannot transfer even one flower into a fruit. We take it for granted. We never know that all such living things are done. Now look at it. There's a little bird which lays the egg. All right? The eggs are kept in the nest. The all-pervading power works it out in such a way that the eggs grow and the bird hatches them. And out of these eggs comes out a bird. A bird. We have seen caterpillars turning into butterflies. We never think how it happens. We just take them for granted. We enjoy their colors, we see them. We never see how this transformation has taken place and this transmutation has taken place. In Sanskrit language, a realized soul is called as Dvijaha, is the one who is born twice. Of course, this is also another problem. Last time I said you are to be born actually again. It is a living process. The Kundalini has to move throughout the centers, and you have to feel the actualization of your realization. Means you must feel the cool breeze coming out of your fontanelle bone area. The realization you have to feel. It's an actualization, it is not a make-believe. I told them 100 times. And they were taping me. Some people told me, Mother, don't allow them to tape. I said, let them tape. What's the matter? I'm not running any enterprise. Let the message go ahead. They said, no. They will use it for some purpose. I said, let them use. For what purpose are they going to use? I don't understand. I don't understand these human laws. I'm very bad at it. And human beings, I am also worse. These people met me the other day in Sydney after so many years. They have branded themselves as born again. And they just sell certificate. We are born again, we are born again. I said, but how? Oh, we are born again. But what is the proof that you are born again, my children? What's the proof? How do you believe you are born again? There must be some proof of it. Oh, we are born again, finished. Now you cannot self-certify yourself. If you do that, it is ego. Understand that. If you are born again, you should be able to feel the centers of other people. You should be able to feel your own centers. You should be able to judge yourself and cure yourself, and you could cure others. Not only that, but you can raise their Kundalini and give them realization. This is the minimum of minimum to that. I mean, an egg, if it starts saying, I'm a bird, does it become? It's an egg, and an egg is an egg. If it says, oh, I'm the bird, it can't fly. It has to really fly. If you tell the egg, Mr. Egg, will you please fly? Some of the nursery rhymes says, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. You see? That's what they are. They believe that we are great people, and they sat on a wall, and when they fell down, all the king's horses and all the king's men could not put them together again. This is what it is. It's a make-believe that we are born again. But what's the use? What's the use, you say? It's of no use to you. You are seekers. Out and out you are seekers. You are nothing but seekers of spirit. Accept that situation. First of all, accept yourself. These false certificates are not going to help you by any chance. Again I go away, you find another guru, get after him, get after another one. I mean, some of them just end up into lunatic asylum. I don't know what to do with them. When this happens to you, physically you feel all right. I mean, cancer can only be cured through your Kundalini awakening. I've been saying this for the last 10 years. I've also cured cancer automatically of people as a byproduct. All diseases get cured. That is the minimum of minimum that should happen to you. After all, realization is not some sort of a cheap thing you can go and buy in the market like a takeaway food. It is your spirit, which is an eternal being, which you achieve. You achieve your absolute value. You become that, though it happens so spontaneously, so easily that you can't believe. You have no self-esteem. You can't believe it, that you have got it really in the beginning. People just don't believe it. I've seen it is impossible. They can't believe it that this has happened to me. And when they don't believe it, they don't want to practice it any further. It's so surprising. First you have to get it, the sprouting of the Kundalini, and then you have to allow it to grow. And once you grow into it, then you are like a tree. As Gregor says, it's true. You see, he was here in Santa Cruz, went to Barclay. There he met a very good Sahaja yogi, from India. I just came down to London. That time I saw him and I said, look at this seeker coming down. I went to receive him at the station. And I was surprised. He was so frantic. He was so upset. And I was surprised at his sentence. I know what he was. He is a seeker, I know that. I had such love and such feeling. I said, look at this, my child. Where is he lost? What has happened to him? Now we have to know what we are, what we have to achieve, or where we have to go. That's an important thing. As I have told you, you must know what you have to achieve, what you get. In a very gross way, I have told you. Actually, it's so dynamic, it's so fantastic that if I tell you any more stories of it, you'll say it's really a cock and bull story. But there is God. He is there, no doubt. And he is dynamic. And he is all powerful. And that he is all love. And that he loves you so much that he wants you to enjoy his kingdom. It's true, no doubt about it. I'm here to prove everything to you. Not to talk and give sermons and all that, but to prove it to you. And his powers are so fantastic, so fantastic. At every level, how they work out is amazing. You have to just become. Becoming is the main thing. Just you become. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I'm your mother. You have every right on me. I shouldn't say I'm your guru, because I'm only here to connect you to yourself and you become your own guru. You don't need any guru anymore. Once you are connected to the mains, you become your own guru. You know this Warren Reeves, Dr. Warren Reeves, he came to me and I had to stick on to him because he was all the time running away. He's been to so many gurus who pampered his ego, this thing, oh, you are a great seeker, you are great, you are this, you are already a realized soul. You see all these things were sticking onto his head. And it was very difficult, you see, to get him together. And also, I do not work in the cities. I actually work in the villages of India where really thousands of people have got realization. He has seen 6,000 people have got realization at a time. But Indians are wise people, wise. And they are the people who do not indulge into extremes. In their seeking also they are wise and they know what to expect. So it's easy for me to work out. And they're innocent people, still not exposed to this sort of what you call a material exposure that you have had. Though you have denied it, but you can't help it. Your brain is modern. You may try to look like primitive people. The brain is modern. What can you do? It thinks. Just by changing your brain, you do not become that. See, this is the point we should know. So it's easy there to work it out. And in the villages, you know, in Indian villages, you don't even get sometimes a car to move out. You have to go in a bullock cart, and there's no bathroom, you have to go to the river. I mean, lots of things are there. It's all right for a change or a holiday. But when you have to be with me for 3 months like that, it was too much for him. But still he managed. And now, you'll be amazed, he has established 7 centers in Australia in 7 cities. If you ask him how many people he has given realization to, he said, I don't remember. So one light which is enlightened can enlighten another light. But the first light has to be an enlightened light.
Hi everyone. Hopefully you've enjoyed the talk. We take a few minutes just to chat a little bit, to share what you felt. Be always free to share with us what you felt, or you have any question. Let's go ahead. Also, some of us have a meeting because we are preparing two great programs. And we have a meeting about that right after this session. So that's why we don't want to hurry anyone, but it would be lovely to hear from you. So let aside any shyness and share with us. That would be great. And I also will ask maybe Kathleen or Rajni. So nice to see you here. If you can find a homework, a link to place it on the chat would be awesome for everyone to go there and learn more. Oh, and of course you can place your comments on the chat. Paula, thank you, and Rajni for your feedback. Anyone else?
Hi, good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, it's the way with Ivana, we did the bandhan. So powerful and very slowly get the vibration. And Katyana, also we pray with Agnya Chakra, or we clear our Agya Chakra, also very good. And we enjoyed the meditation also, and talk Shri Mataji about the Christmas time. So about the self-realization, and we saw in the screen so many seekers come there, and they are meditated with Shri Mataji. So lucky they are.
Yes, that's so true. That's so
Yeah.
true. I just wonder if anyone felt the left heart, because for me it was very clear as a blockage. I just wonder if anyone felt. Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, it's left heart is clear today. Very good, clear. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. And as if first it's Shri Mataji wear a purple sari, and another picture in the screen, Shri Mataji has a little baby.
Yes.
So exactly, I am very much pleased myself, because the baby looks like my Anjali.
Oh, I can't wait to meet them at some point.
Yeah. So
yes.
Shri Mataji give her a blessing, so we don't have to worry now. So
that's
and all
wonderful.
Sahaja Yoga, Shri Mataji always with us. Today I also say, Apurva, Shri Mataji too much work for us, so we have to be meditate every day, and we have to trust the Shri Mataji.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
of course. And it was
Yeah,
really lovely how Shri Mataji introduced at the talk, in such, because it was for seekers, and it was, I just loved. And by the way, we never listened to this one. So that's why I said a surprise, even for me. I haven't listened to this. I think maybe I read excerpts from the talk, but never watched it. So that was really, I enjoyed it very much, the talk.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Anyone else that felt anything, or you want to share something, any Sahaja experience, anything from your spiritual growth? We have a few more minutes. If anyone else would like to share anything.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. I just wanted to share when you were doing the at the starting the intro and stuff, and you said after meditation you may see the world differently. I've actually never thought of it, but even after meditating for a while now, it's true. Like on days you don't meditate, even the way you are in the world is so different and you see it differently compared to when you go out there and you had a good meditation before you left. So that felt like that makes so much sense. Like, even as someone who meditates regularly, you can actually see that difference so much more so when you don't meditate for a day, like,
No,
you get a
absolutely.
chance and you
Yes.
go out in the world, the way it actually feels when you're even out there, like the energy, it's like so different when you leave your home and you have meditated. So it was just like, I never thought of it, but it's true.
It's so true. Yeah. But honestly, it was so spontaneous as always. We never really prepare anything for these sessions. So everything, and you know what? I just want to say something for those of us, like, I really hope that Kathleen will join. I just had something I felt that would be so nice for her um, uh, to join for meditation. And something else I wanted to say, I don't know if those of you who are regular on our classes, if you notice this, but what we talk spontaneously, kind of in preparation for the entire session, whatever we say, and then we play a talk of Shri Mataji, it's almost the same spirit, or it's like we get the answers. Like we talked about the gifts that are within us, and so much with so much strength and positivity. I was surprised where all this came from. And then Shri Mataji kept saying how fantastic we are as seekers, how fantastic is the world around. So that was really, I just want to mention because that was really cool for me to observe. Thank you. So lovely to hear your voice, Rajni. Oh my God, that's so nice.
Yeah, Rajini is very nice. We are very much pleased to hear your voice. Yeah, so sweet.
So
Thank
much.
you.
It's so nice to be here too.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Taruna. And thank you, Rajni. I just clicked on that link, so I invite everyone to go on the chat and click on the link that Rajni provided, and that would be kind of a homework to go through it, read, see if you feel the vibrations, and then maybe place a comment would be cool. And you can also see what others were sharing, because it's really, really interesting. Sometimes you can mirror yourself in what others are sharing and saying. And stay tuned, because not this weekend, but the next weekend, we booked your calendar, so you are not free. We have two public programs, and one would be on Saturday and the other one on Sunday. However, the Sunday one will be mostly in Hindi, and but with quotes and other, translated in English. But that's for the greater Indian audience, because we've seen that so many seekers are reaching out to our website and to our videos, and they're from India. So we really want to nourish those seekers as well. We have so much to offer. So I see that people are still sticking around. So I will ask again if anyone else would like to say a few words, even to say hi. Would love to hear from everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Did you stop her in the middle of her? It sounded like she had a lot more that she was going to say, but we just stopped it.
Yes, we said that we will share the rest on Friday.
Oh, okay.
Because we just wanted to also, people already started leaving, because we have like 1 hour 15 class.
Right. Yeah.
So, just not to feel that, oh, I will miss that. So we will continue. Absolutely.
Yes. And to respond to your suggestion that you would give a picture to us, I would love a 5x7 picture. The one that I've got of Shri Mataji right now, I went to get a new frame for it, And when I tried to peel the picture off, it started to come off. So I need a new picture of Shri Mataji.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I would love one.
Oh, wonderful. Consider it that now you know your Christmas gift. So
So thank you very much. I'm glad you mentioned that because I was going to ask and I kept forgetting to ask. So
no, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you.
thank you.
And everyone will have a special class for Christmas. We'll have different special things, lots of goodies kind of classes, vibrations in December. So yes, thank you.
Have a great evening, everybody. I
too,
really
you
enjoyed
too.
it.
Thank you. Thank you for joining. So the very last call, if anyone else would like to share something or any message, whatever they felt during meditation.
I feel coolness on my sahasrara. Really cool.
Yes.
Very clearer today.
Yes.
Yes, clear. And also, Shri Mataji was saying about the seekers are the most important. Like we are the prophets. We are prophets, basically.
Yes.
Nice.
I loved it, and I'm so happy you joined, Kathleen. I'm serious. It was so cool to see that. Yeah, so that's nice. I really felt that you should be, in the meditation, pass it on meditation. So it's good. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Tomorrow we have the Going Deeper, 6:30 a.m. in the morning and 8:30 p.m. for those of you that would like to join. It's really deeper, so it's mantras, and it's for those who are really want more. And you can use the same link as for the class. Thank you so much. Good night, everyone. Bye.
Bye. Good night. Bye.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.